Everybody's tuning in to JL76 Gaming.
Hello, JL76 here, and welcome to a very, very, very late entry to Novabug's Friday Foursome number 18. It is movie tie-ins this week, or this month I should say, and I'm actually quite fortunate because Novabug bought itself a new Amstrad related toy over the last week or so, and instead of making the Friday Foursome video last week, Friday Foursome 19, he decided instead to make an Amstrad video, so it gave me a little bit of extra time because I've been absolutely mad busy as I always am, doing whatever I'm doing, and this time totally got away from me, so I've had an opportunity to sit down and record this tonight at last, and hopefully I'll just make a deadline because I was very much in danger of losing my ever-present status on the Friday Foursome, so let's get this done. It's very rushed, it's very last minute. I'm not in front of the camera because, as I said, it's rushed, so it's just too much hassle to set up a camcorder and such like, so instead you're getting some gameplay footage, and let's get on with it. So the first of my 4 picks for the movie tie-ins is going to be Mad Max. Very underrated game, came out, I think it was 2015, for PlayStation 4, Xbox One and on the PC. And what can I say about this? It's just a massive open world game, a lot of fun. It's got the official license with Mad Max, obviously, and it's not, the game itself not really based on the storyline of the movie. In fact, I think the main character is different from in the film, but a lot of the enemies and stuff are in the film. The world is based on the Mad Max world from the last movie that came out, but it's massive. I mean, I played that game for about, I don't know, 48 hours, something like that, of game time, and only get through about 25% of the game. That just shows you how big it is. I spent most of my time just kind of scavenging, taking over camps, things like that, instead of playing the actual storyline, and that's the fun of it. It's like any big open world game, half of the fun is just going off and exploring. You find that in Grand Theft Auto as well. So it's so good. It's very well done, and I think it doesn't get the plaudits it deserves in actual fact. I know that friend Dean escaped from gaming, or to gaming. He's a great lover of that game. In fact, it was probably him that got me into it, so thanks for that, Dean. But yeah, Mad Max is definitely going to be one of my favourite movie tie-ins. That's the first choice. Second game is, I'm going to go retro with this one, really retro. I'm going to go back to the 80s. I can't remember the exact year, because I didn't look it up before I started this recording, but it was out for all the kind of major 8-bit computers at the time. Might even have come out for the Sega Master System and the NES. But I played it on the Atari 65XE. The game I'm talking about is Ghostbusters. It was a lot of fun. You started off the game, you had a limited amount of money to buy a car, equipment, various items, and you had to go out about catching ghosts, and as you caught ghosts you earned more money, you could upgrade your car. Really a lot of fun. You had to go about this map until you got alerted to a ghost, and then you had to drive to that area of the map and then catch it in your trap. I think, usually from memory, the ghost was always Slimer, but I can't really remember. I'm guessing you got to battle the Marshmallow Man at the end, but I don't know because I never got that far, didn't complete it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, and yeah, brilliant movie tie-in. My third choice is, what is my third choice? It is a boxing game, and when you say boxing in movies in the same sentence, it can really only be one thing, and that's Rocky. There was a Rocky game out in the late 80s, early 90s, can't really remember. I can't remember all the systems it came out for, but I've seen video footage, game footage on YouTube of somebody playing it on Sega Master System, and it looked pretty awful. But the game I'm talking about is one that came out for PlayStation 2 and GameCube. It might have come out for Xbox as well, I'm not too sure. But I did a gameplay video of it a couple of years ago. One of my favourite videos, in fact, where I took the time to record footage over the day, put it all together and put it on as a kind of mini review. And a lot of fun. Had sore arms at the end of it, mind you, but it's brilliant. You start off as Rocky in Rocky 1, and you go through fighting all the characters until you get to Apollo Creed. And then once you beat him, you go into your kind of Rocky 2 boxers until you fight Apollo Creed 2. But you only get 3 lives to get through the story mode, so it is really tough. I think I got as far as Apollo Creed 2, the end of Rocky 2, and then that's when I get beat. It was very tough to beat. I mean, the first Apollo Creed was hard to beat, but the second one was really hard. But if I'd given it more time, I could have progressed. But my arms were too sore, and I forgot to go back to play it. But you get to come up against like Clubber Lang, Ivan Drago, and what was the guy in Rocky 5? Tommy or something? Can't even remember. But it's based before the Rocky Balboa came out, so that film was not in it, but it was a separate Rocky Balboa game that came out. There was a Rocky Legend game which was pretty good as well, not as good as the original, but you got to play as different characters, so you could play as Ivan Drago, as Clubber Lang, as Apollo Creed in that game. They all kind of had their own storylines, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, my third choice is Rocky, and finally my fourth choice is a Star Wars game, and that Star Wars game, out of all the Star Wars games I could have picked, I picked Lego Star Wars. There's a few Lego Star Wars games. The first one that came out was based on the new trilogy, the Phantom Menace and such like, and then the second one did the original trilogy, and then they done a compilation of Complete Saga, and then I think they've done Force Awakens as well, which I've not played, but I'm going to pick the Complete Saga because that's got the all 6 movies in one, so you've got the best of both worlds. It really is fun. It brings a fun element to the Star Wars series. Quite cute. A cool mode where you can kind of mix and match the characters, so you can have like Chewbacca's head, C-3PO's body, Princess Leia's legs, or Darth Vader's head or Stormtrooper's body with Chewbacca's legs, whatever you want. I think you have to unlock all the different combinations from memory, but it's a pretty cool feature, and it's just a fun game, so that's my fourth game. So to recap, my choices are Mad Max, Ghostbusters, Rocky, and Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. And go and check out Novabug's original video and his channel, the links are below. I would encourage you to make your own video response, but you will be out of time because I'm doing this very, very last minute. But do watch the next Friday Foursome and get a video response to that one if you so desire. And that is all for me, so this is JL6 signing out, and good night.